War, one of life's sad truths. Many people wonder why it happens, and specifically, what its motives are. On April 4th, 2004, Casey Sheehan, an Army specialist in the U.S. Army, was sent to the heart of the Iraqi insurgency to defend his country. Sadly, despite the loyalty to his country and the braveness of his heart, Sheehan was suddenly killed by an RPG fired by a radical Al Qaeda member. For what, though? The fault of Sheehan's death, and thousands of others in the war on terror, are brought about by the effects of organized religion on society, in this case, Muslim extremism. Because people's religious beliefs can be so different, organized religion ultimately divides the world. Not only this, but it also takes away a person's individualism and requires vast amounts of money from people just like you and I. In my eyes, I believe that organized religion was once a necessary aspect of life in the beginning of humanity, bringing people together to form complex societies, setting a form of moral code, and explaining the universal phenomena that couldn't be explained or understood by people earlier. Though this was the case then, complex societies have already been formed. Moral code has been taken care of by lawmaking bodies like Congress, and science has proven and will continue to prove many things that were not understood before. So what's the need? A better question is why we don't need it. As I said before, it is an ultimate divider. Let's take a look at what organized religion has specifically affected. Some direct samples can be seen in the Crusades, also known as the religious wars, Sunni and Shiite conflicts in the Middle East, the Jewish genocide brought on by Nazi Germany, and as mentioned earlier, the war on terror. In all of these and more, thousands of people, men, women, and children, have been brutally murdered for the beliefs of religious infrastructure. Though many people would not admit that they would kill for religion, what they don't take into consideration is the effect of charismatic leaders on the molding conscious. Socially speaking, leaders like Adolf Hitler, Marshall Applewhite of the Heaven's Gate cult, and Jesus camp workers used deception and influence to control followers into acting out in radical ways. Here's a small clip from what is taught in Jesus camp. Unbelievable, right? Apart from the division of large masses of people through organized religion, the individual can also be greatly influenced in ridiculous ways. In this, a single person can be born into an organized religion and have their whole life and uniqueness spelled out for them before they get a chance to decide for themselves. At a young age, according to sociologist Cynthia Kerneuer, kids are subject to primary socialization by their parents. Primary socialization is a term in sociology where kids learn how to fit into society, such as by accepting an organized religion. These young years are very influential to the person. Now think to yourself, if you're in a household of Roman Catholic Christians, would you have been Roman Catholic if born in another family? Do you see what I mean? Take a look at Jehovah's Witness followers. Because they were born into the denomination, they cannot celebrate any holiday due to it being considered a pagan ritual. Although individualism is lost in the negativity of organized religion, probably the most important downfall of our time is how much money is filtered through it. In times of economic distress, such as the recession we're in right now, an extra influx of money into our country's deficit is the answer we need. Every year, billions of dollars are dumped into the collection trays of religious foundation. To top it all off, though, churches do not even have to pay taxes to the U.S. government. Is there a wonder that religious committees can afford to build these luxurious top-of-the-line buildings and renovate every 5 years? I mean, I have no problem with people taking pride in the place of worship, but I feel the money could be used for other things that are more important, like returning our economy to working condition or helping those in need. Religion is very crucial to some people's mental, emotional, and spiritual health. I feel that there are very good reasons to be religious, seeing that some of the nicest, most caring people I know follow some kind of God. However, religion can be followed without an organization. Through its ultimate division of people, the loss of individuality of a single person, and the large consumption of money filtered through, I feel that the world would be a much better place, and the lives of soldiers would not have to be taken as often as they are.